meteorologist Chase Jones.
Well, by about lunchtime, this cloud cover made its way in, and it's still lingering around out there. But as it makes its way out, we're also going to see those temperatures on the way up. So tomorrow, looking like the last day of cold weather before things push all the way up into those 80s by Monday. Take a good look at the temperatures over the last 24 hours. If you can see them at the bottom of your chart, they make their way all the way up into those freezing levels. And when that cloud cover made its way in, we're still holding on to 32 degrees. Pretty amazing when you talk about some of those easterly winds and that cloud cover, but it's pretty cold out there, so not uncommon to hold on to some of these temperatures throughout a couple hours. 32 in San Angelo, everybody else in a combination not really at 32 degrees, if not below that, and we're going to hover around those 20s tonight, so we're still on the way down as soon as this cloud cover makes its way out. 30 in Sterling City, 32 down there in Junction, 25 in Ballinger, 32 over there in Ozona, looking like a good 7 degrees across the entire Concho Valley, but still inside that 10-degree range. Feels a lot colder than it is out there in those 20s across the entire region, but it's felt like the 20s all day today with those winds finally calming down out of the north and turning out of the east. Now we have our eye on the low cloud cover that we're looking at right now, and as we make our way closer towards that warm weekend, we're looking at some of that low cloud cover for the potential for some misty conditions, if not some light rain, before it makes its way out. Now the upper level pattern showing you where we're going to hold on to this low cloud cover, but off the west coast, keeping our eye on some of this ridging that's going to push its way into the Concho Valley, where anywhere from Arizona all the way towards West Texas, there could see record highs across the entire region. So we're looking at a good 60-degree change in only about 3 days. Water vapor imagery showing us pretty stable conditions across the entire region. But again, we're watching this moisture make its way in from Mexico around somewhere the Big Bend. Well, cold weather alerts have finally expired across the entire northern part of the nation, so that's about 6 weeks of winter weather, but we're still holding on to some of those warnings down here in the Concho Valley, then all along the Gulf Coast region. We take you down to the Concho Valley as we keep our eye on this cloud cover for the potential for some rain, but unfortunately this low cloud cover is going to start pushing its way out as I move out of the way. You're going to see some of that light icing near San Antonio, but it's just not going to have enough steam to make it up here. It's only going to be low cloud cover before it fights its way out, and then of course by Saturday or Sunday we have our eye still on those clearing conditions. But Stephen always gets a better look at these things when the weekend rolls around. So tonight down into those 20s, but it's going to clear up, so if you have to go outside, layer up. Then tomorrow, good run at those 40s, and we'll see how we get there. But as the evening rolls around, it's another chilly Friday night, so I owe you guys another good one. But as we make our way towards the weekend, seeing a good opportunity for some light rain, pushing up into those 70s. As we get towards the last week of February, gonna push up into those 80s, and then we level out in those 70s while those overnight lows finally push up from those freezing levels and hang out near those 50s. Stay tuned. More for the break. You're watching KSAN News at 10.